Hi, good morning. Welcome to the video. It's around 8 in the morning and I really did not want to get out of the bed. So then I reminded myself that my whole thing was like I wanted to try to do my morning practice before I smoke, but I don't think that's gonna work, and that's okay. You have to be honest with yourself and figure out what actually works for you and what is too idealist. Is that a word? Anyway, I am about to watch the Do We Know Them podcast and roll up, and then I'll show you guys what else I do. I just wanted to say hi and tell you that it's okay to have to do your routine a little differently than you want to. I get really caught up in like my ideal morning sequence or even nighttime, but it doesn't always have to be that way.
Perseverance pays off.
Everyone, Amy met Memphis when she was visiting Memphis, the city in Tennessee, not the...
Oh, Clint, what can we do for you? I'm here to pick up Veronica. You want to go with us, man?
Trying to make us feel bad for this YouTube vlogging couple, which...
I've had this frozen banana for a pretty long time. I'm just warming it up right now. My idea is to use this instant oatmeal to make this protein pancake recipe that I have that calls for oats or oat flour. So try this kombucha. I have the feeling that I'm going to be drinking a lot of mocktails and little drinks in the next couple of weeks. Ooh. Ooh. This is really good. Super yummy. Good morning. We got shower time, Adderall, and diesel jeans. I'm getting in the shower. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna take care of that. Well, it's crazy. I think I'm gonna go back to sleep. I seriously can't. I own this t-shirt fully ironically. Also, it's from somebody that I was hanging out with around the summertime, but sometimes I wear it when I actually am genuinely in a bad mood because I think that's how it works, right? Oh my god, I have to clean that up. I just put on mascara because I didn't know how else to make myself feel better. I also have on my new favorite socks because I don't know. Oh, and also my amethyst. I'm wearing my amethyst because I don't know how else to self-soothe. If you find yourself needing to put on makeup to go to your fucking kitchen job, you're cooked. I got 2 extra days off and I'm still like, oh, I'm gonna die. So, society or something. Do you guys know that scene in Regular Show where Rigby's like, Mordecai, witness the rig juice.
Mordecai, witness the rig juice.
Dude, I don't think you should drink that.
And he makes this sound. That noise that Rigby made is how I feel currently.
No, never.
You have to watch King of the Hill when you're high. I'm just imagining Matthew McConaughey, I think it's Matthew McConaughey, in the studio recording this. It's so fucking funny to me.
Responsible adult.
Why is Mr. Dotree looking at us like that?
He's proud of you too, Bobby.
One of my favorite things in the entire world is wearing outfits that don't make sense. This one is up there. This is like one of my favorite thrifted shirts ever. It's like a bowling shirt style. My thrifted jacket that I wear all the time. Got Lulu joggers on that I cuffed at the bottom because one of the cinches doesn't work. Pink and brown socks with the Stan Smiths. This shit should not be worn together, but I'm doing it. Why are you up there right now? Ow, there's nowhere higher up for you to go, sweet girl. There's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go. Ah!
So thinking, if there's a band in this world that represents the polar opposite of trend, it's Dr. Dog.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Queen. Is she going back to the bag? Open enrollment, so I'm kind of now. Morning. Don't look at my hair. I am about to roll a joint right now. I had a friend over yesterday, and this is I'm gonna tell you her name because I'm not gonna keep saying this friend because she's very special and near and dear to me. Britt came over yesterday, and anytime that we hang out, like, I feel like we both leave with at least a little more clarity than we had like when we first start hanging out for the day. And she basically, I've been having this internal struggle of like not fully being able to trust myself and just being so like deeply anxious because I'm not trusting myself and trusting my process. And I was complaining to her, and I was like, it just feels like I'm like smoking weed all the time and just sitting in the bed. And she was like, and I told her I couldn't discern whether or not I was listening to my body or just being a lazy bitch. And she was like, Ken, like, do what you need to do. If you find yourself smoking and then sitting in the bed, perhaps that's just what you need to do, and it's that simple. She didn't say it exactly like that, but that's how I interpreted it. And I was like, whoa. That's really the whole issue. I find when I start overcomplicating my life is when I get the most anxious, the most depressed. And when I let myself be more aloof and go with the flow is when I start thriving, and when like everything starts falling into place, you know what I mean? So like that's honestly that's why I try so hard to like not think about money and treat myself when I want to within reason. Like, I don't just go buying a whole lot of bullshit if if like I don't have rent money or whatever, but like I don't know, if I want to fucking order Instacart because I am having a bad day, then I will, and it ends up being fine because then I have food for a few extra days. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything just works out. And it's very, very hard. I mean, you could give this a Christian lens too. Like, it's hard to be faithful, whether that's to yourself or what, you know, whatever your version of God is, because I think I've explained this before, but I kind of hold the belief that God is God, little g God is in everything and everyone in every part of life, and that's why it's so important to take care of yourself and hold your personal needs to a high standard, because you can't even begin to, you know, reflect your energy back into the collective if you don't take care of yourself first. Because then guess what, your negative energy is just going to be reflected back into the world, and then you're wondering why shit keeps happening to you. And it's like, whoa, wait, I'm not slowing down to like look at my body and say that I trust you and I know what you need, and I'm gonna honor that and let you lay in the bed for a while. And obviously, you know, it's different for everyone and it's very situational, but for me in my life, especially like being in my early 20s and having this huge, God, there's so much duality in my life and body right now. It's fucking crazy, but the duality of having felt so much older than my actual age for a very, very long time, and like just now starting to feel in my body, oh my God, I am still in my early 20s and there is a lot for me to learn, which I know, like when I think about it, I know that I have so many years and so many lessons and so like an endless step ladder to go up, you know what I mean? And I mean that in a very positive way. But you know, sometimes I get caught up in the trauma that has aged me and I forget how naive I am. And I don't mean naive in a bad way. Like, I think in a spiritual sense, being naive is definitely a good thing. And I think like being able to settle into your age and say, this is what being in your 20s is like, and I'm just gonna keep, you know, it's this constant ebb and flow. Again, the duality of low-key feeling like shit, but then the next day you're like, whoa, I can feel myself being different and I can feel myself being better. It's great, and it's so difficult because of the trauma that I store, and I think I was just kind of in denial for a while that this is how my life is, because I felt like I feel like last year was so different for me and I felt so much more grown up. Like I had a partner and we were talking about getting married and having kids, and my career seemed like it was on a better trajectory. You know, I haven't taught a class, an in-person class in months. And you know, everything is just so different for me now. And like I was saying, I feel this very, very intense duality of like knowing exactly what I'm doing, but not knowing fucking anything at all, and still learning something about myself and about the world every single day. And it's so special and it's so difficult and I feel so weird. All of that to say, I'm honoring the fact that I don't feel like I can do anything until I smoke. Like, it's okay. It's really not that deep. That's what I got from Britt and I's conversation yesterday. Like, it is really and truly not that deep. You have to think about your life that way, or else you're just gonna feel like shit all the time, and nobody wants that. I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to be silly and fun, and I know there are horrors in the world. I know you see in my description, as much as I can, I talk about Palestine, I talk about whatever's going on in the world. And again, there's that concept of intense duality. You can honor those people and you can fight for those people. You can fight for whatever you think is important and, you know, draw attention to the tragedies of the world that are very realistic and very fucking real for the people that are experiencing them, while still being very silly and aloof and go with the flow in your personal life. I have never been so aware of duality in my entire life, but like that's what this tattoo is all about. And honestly, this is like, that shit is so powerful. I'm really glad I got the tattoo because, to be very honest, I think it's helping open my eyes in a way that I've never been able to see before. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
I think I'm not sure. What? Huh? What? Do it. Was that Jack?
You lost it. You lost it. You're sitting across from me. It's awkward.
Oh, Ken, that's beautiful. Oh, Ken, that's beautiful. Filterless, pearled.
Don't look at that.
If I'm drinking my leftover 7 brew from yesterday,
15 minutes?
no,
We
I
have 15
literally am
minutes
not.
together. Then you'll never see us.
What I made yesterday, it's kind of shit, but I haven't used watercolors since I was a kid. I like what I was getting to here. This is like kind of, oh my goodness. Those blue swirls are like the last part that I did when I was feeling like I was really getting the hang of the watercolor. So I think I'll buy some. Look at him. Look at him. He wants pets so bad. So bad. Does anybody remember me saying that getting up in the morning to work was not agreeing with me? I changed my schedule to where I have more mornings off. Because it was really, really making me lose it a little bit. I think I'm gonna be making the same amount of money, so that's awesome. I mean, either way, I'm gonna be able to take care of myself and my shit. I'm not even worried, you know? Yeah, so I'm gonna be more loungy and shit in the coming videos, I think, which is good for me because I obviously need, like, I don't know. Cats? Hi, baby. Hey, Tofi. Oh my gosh. Look at you. Hi, buddy. My eye makeup is kind of giving death. Like, why do I look like that? Anyway, I have been doing no sugar for 2 days and I'm about to go get donuts. I mean, everything in moderation. Like, abstinence doesn't always work, and that's fine. And I want donuts. And then I'm gonna go to the discount health food store and see what I can get from there. Probably go to Kroger, get a bunch of frozen shit and chips and like vegan mac. Just junk food. Trying to honor the junk food thing that's happening right now. Because really it's fine, and like if I don't want to cook, then I should make that easier for myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, Goodwill, because can't stay away. I can't. This is dinner tonight. Some Gardein orange chicken, and I added some broccoli that I froze, and rice. I got these Katz brand mini donuts. They're strawberry. They're so good. I'm pretty sure they're like grain-free, dairy-free, nut-free, like everything free. So I think I'm gonna keep trying stuff from them. Okay. I don't normally like coconut yogurt, but this has 10 grams of protein. and a pretty simple ingredient list. So apparently it also has macadamia nut in it. Macadamia nut butter. I don't... This like sort of doesn't taste like anything, but I have granola. Yeah, the texture of this yogurt is so weird. It's like they tried to make it the texture of normal dairy yogurt, but it's like too thick. It's so weirdly thick. Ew. Ew, that tastes so weird. I severely underestimated how cold and slippery it would be. But it's beautiful. I went 0.36 miles. I had to stop literally just because I'm so cold. I severely underdressed, Jesus. And my nose is literally red. And that's very hard to do with my skin color. So that's concerning. I washed almost all the dishes. I'm making some pasta sauce, so I'm sauteing some onion and garlic. And then doing some laundry. It's 11, just turned 11, and I have to be at work at 1. So, doing a little copycat ground beef with my tofu. I did a little bit of soy sauce, some chili powder, paprika, garlic and onion powder, even though I'm already sauteing the garlic and onion. I did a little extra olive oil and a little bit of nutritional yeast, and I basically just did it until it smells like ground beef is cooking. God, it's a very lazy way to do that. Okay, I turned the heat up a little bit to crisp the tofu, so now I'm turning it back down to medium. Tomato paste. I don't know why I didn't just set up my phone to begin with. So I'm cooking this down on medium heat. Forgot to cook my pasta, so I'm making some pasta right now, and I'll add some water to it once that's done. Also gonna add spinach to this, and probably like more spices and nutritional yeast, and add some cheese in here too. I've been looking at this incense like, isn't this ridiculous? And it looks even funnier on camera. I'm gonna smoke and then try to figure out what to eat for dinner. I had some focaccia bread at work, but I didn't do as much snacking as I usually do, so I'm eating Dot's pretzels right now. And I really have no idea what to make for dinner. I have no idea. These freaking, look, I'm gonna show you the package. These are so fucking good. Okay. I really have to clean up. I've really been procrastinating cleaning. And it's not like gross, there's just a lot of little things everywhere that don't need to be there. I'm really craving a coffee, so I think I might make some honey chai tea, but I really have been wanting to try this Zevia energy drink that has 0 sugar. It has such a disgusting stevia flavor. That's so gross. I need to start looking for 0 sugar drinks with no stevia. And now I know that. Ew. Like, that tastes like cotton candy to me. That's terrible. Good Lord. I'm about to pick up my dispo order. I'm eating a gorgeous muffin. I got a dirty chai. It's a little watery, but fuck it, we ball. And I didn't actually have money to spend, but nobody, when they're touring, ever really comes to my city. And Turnover is doing a 10-year anniversary tour for Peripheral Vision, and that's my favorite album by them. And Balance and Composure and Horse Jumper of Love are playing too, and they're playing in my city on a day that I'm always off. So I bought tickets, and I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. I love all 3 of these bands so fucking much. Waiting for someone to come out and tell me that I'm being continuously pranked and that I don't actually have to go to work right now. Okay, dinner part 1, rice with butter and salt, and then kale and purple cabbage that I've had frozen, cooked with soy sauce, rice vinegar, and a little bit of sriracha. Oh, and then I have sweet potato fries in the oven. Oh, lady. Sweet girl. Alright, so I've been working on a video. I've been working on a script. I'm so excited for this video, by the way. It's for the 2nd channel. But there's this restaurant that's expanding here, coincidentally in the same shopping center that I work in, that the Italian restaurant's in. And my mom knows the owners, so we're gonna go to their soft opening. We're gonna eat breakfast. And I need to get ready and smoke at the same time. I need to hell multitask right now, so I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, that was so precious. Oh, it's so cute. Out of a container. Okay, wait. I forgot that I had a couple of things. Get out of there, toast. I forgot that I had a couple of things to show you. First of all, my mom sent me home with this tea. She said, I don't want it. So I have it. I got this for $1 at an estate sale. And I also got Pretty Woman. I'm not gonna pull that out to show you because it's not terribly important. I like Pretty Woman, but it's not that important. I got this for the wall. Yeah, my mom and I had a good day together, a good morning. And then I worked for how long? 8 hours? 8 hours, I think. And now it is nearly 1 in the morning. And I'm still trying to force myself to smoke. And I still need to eat dinner. It's the way that I haven't eaten anything since we went to breakfast. I don't want to cook. It's 1 in the morning. I already have to take off my makeup and wash my face. Like, I think I might just eat straight up mac and cheese and not even worry about the nutrients because I just want to get something in my tummy. And I don't think that's gonna happen if I like try to make an actual meal right now. I just don't think so. I have to work at 8 tomorrow. Just like really don't want to do that. TBH. Lighting's gross now, but I made mac and cheese. And I'm eating it out of the pot. I mean, ignore my laundry, but like, why did all of this just fall on the floor? Guess what? Oh my god, I knew it was coming because of the 2 gigantic, nasty little pimples on my face. But I started my period. Oh, look at me. I started my period this morning and I had to take my free bleeding ass, mind your business, to the Edwards Cash Saver to get some tampons. I completely forgot. I needed an option for nighttime, and so I should have bought pads too, but then I was already in line by the time I thought to buy pads. So now I have $10 worth of tampons, which is not that many tampons. And I haven't worn tampons overnight since I was like a teenager, and I'm honestly really frightened to do that right now. And I'm also gonna be late because I still haven't smoked, and I had to go get the goddamn tampons. Like, I just don't. I just have to complain about the fact that I spilled water on my crotch a little bit ago in my car because I was driving with it in between my legs with no top on, and it's just making me feel like I pissed myself, and it's even worse because I'm on my period. And I poisoned myself by using tampons today so that I didn't have to think about how the feeling of sitting in your own blood. But now I'm feeling it. Like, what the fuck? Just like, why the fuck would that happen to me, you know? I'm like low-key faded. I'm a little too faded for the middle of the day going into work right now, but I have a little, like 20 minutes before I have to head over there, so I'm hoping it'll fade out. I accidentally brought this strain. So I've been smoking on the strain Fruitcake at night, and bro, that shit's been having me out of there. I love it. It's so good. But I accidentally brought that with me today instead of my Tahiti Lime, which is what I've been doing before work. And so I had to smoke half a joint because I was like, if I mess around and do just a little too much, I'm gonna be at work. Exactly like that.
6, Taylor Swift. 3, you're the last up. Let's hope it's the best one.
I'm nervous about my roommates speaking on my behalf, for sure.
They just opened the door and the roommates just...
Welcome to a land between heaven and hell. This is no man's land. There are no rules. We can do what we want with you. I'm kidding. I'm Jeff.
To be honest, that's probably how Liv feels.